Welcome in and happy holidays. Thanks for joining us for this latest edition of the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. We begin with your family now home for the holidays, and maybe it might not be as exciting as a shopping trip to the outlet mall, but you could spend 5 minutes learning how to save a life for free. 3 Beaufort County agencies are offering a free 5-minute training session on the use of Narcan to combat opioid overdoses. You don't need an appointment, just show up at the library branches in Hilton, Bluffton, Beaufort, St. Helena, or Lebeco between 2 and 6 on Tuesday. You'll also receive free supplies of Narcan to use if you encounter an overdose. Overdoses in Beaufort County are up 51% this year over a year ago, though deaths are down by more than 50%. Alec Murdoch will not be tried for any financial crimes until after his murder trial next month, but he does now face state tax evasion charges. Indicted on 9 counts, including failing to report nearly $7 million of income earned through illegal acts over an 8-year period. Each count carries up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000. He also faces 99 charges in 19 indictments for defrauding victims of nearly $9 million. 24-year-old Devontae White of Beaufort defended himself late last week by saying the gun that killed Timothy Milliken at his Westbury Park home in Bluffton nearly 2 years ago accidentally went off after it was passed to him by 2 others in the group of 4 that grabbed him during an attempted robbery, much of which was caught on camera. White was still convicted by the jury and sentenced to 40 years in prison by Judge Brooks Goldsmith. White said the gun was first held to the head of Milliken by 24-year-old Jamal Coakley of Dale, but then passed to 24-year-old Malik White and then to Devontae White with the trigger cocked before it went off. The other 2 men and 19-year-old Sarah Barr have all pleaded guilty to murder and kidnapping charges. Barr, who was 17 at the time, is believed to have lured Milliken into a meeting for sex when the attack occurred. And you know, it's been a long-time mantra of those who love the Lowcountry that we don't want to become Myrtle Beach. Well, now that saying, though, has been turned on its ear by opponents of a new gated community and golf course on Pine Island in a large undeveloped area of St. Helena Island. Folks there are saying, we don't want to become another Hilton Head or Beaufort. Ouch. Natives of the area and conservationists are rising up against a developer who is asking Beaufort County for zoning variances to allow the development of nearly 500 acres in the old Pine Island plantation. And does your business or office still recognize an Employee of the Year? The town of Hilton Head has just begun doing it, naming April Akins, the town's Revenue Services Manager, as the first recipient of the Scott Liggett Employee of the Year. Liggett was renowned for his professionalism and customer service as a town planner for years before his sudden passing nearly 2 years ago. Akins was praised for leading the implementation of the town's business license ordinance that affected every business in the town, and has also worked to implement the town's new short-term rental ordinance. Congratulations. For more information on these and other Lowcountry stories, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. Everybody's going to be talking about the weather. Well, we wonder if Maria Soden is going to do something about it, like maybe predict a white Christmas. Come on, Maria.
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it doesn't look like we're going to see a white Christmas this year in the Lowcountry, but it might feel like it's going to snow with the major drop in temperatures we're going to see as we get closer to Christmas. However, looking at the beginning of this week, we are still going to see some warmer weather. Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy and breezy with a couple showers off and on throughout the day and into the evening. Hilton Head's going to have a high 52, a low 46. Bluffton's going to have a high 49, a low 42, and Beaufort's going to have a high 49 and a low 46. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:19 and sunset's going to be at 5:22. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 1:35 p.m. and high tide's going to be at 6:28 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday we're going to see scattered rain throughout the day and into the evening. Highs are going to be in the 50s, lows in the 40s. Come Thursday, it's going to be cloudy and much warmer with the highs going up into the 60s and lows up into the 50s. And then come Friday, we're going to see some showers in the morning, which should clear by the afternoon. That's going to be cloudy the rest of the day. Highs are going to be in the 60s, and then we are going to see a massive drop in temperature at night. The lows are only going to get into the 20s. That's it for today. Everybody stay safe and stay warm. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up on the WHHI Daily News, we're going to talk sports with Justin Jarrett. We're also going to hear from Charlie Clark of the Hilton Head Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. And we're going to talk with Bluffton Self-Help one more time. Things you can do between now and Christmas, and maybe between now and the end of the year to help yourself with Bluffton Self-Help. Stay with us.